Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you guys 5 steps to help you glow up and become a high value woman. Let's get into it. Okay, so step number 1. Before anything, I know y'all gonna be like, dang, this girl always talking about God, but how can I not? So number 1, get closer to God. That's going to be your ultimate step to glowing up and becoming a high value woman. Once you get closer to God, you are going to know who you are in Christ. Once you know who you are in Christ, nobody can play with you. Okay? People are going to have to respect you. They have no choice. When you walk in a room, they're going to feel the anointings. They're going to feel your presence when you walk in. You're going to be able to shift the presence. You're going to be able to shift the atmosphere as soon as you walk into a building. And honestly, it's just that confidence that only God can give you. And I know y'all seen Blac Chyna. Like she looks so different and just so happy and just, it's nobody but God. So yeah, I just wanted to use her as an example. But it's so many other women who are just so beautiful and they keep Christ at the center of, who they are. And that just makes them so much more valuable as a woman. When I tell you, it doesn't matter if you're around men who don't believe in God, they're going to be so fascinated with you because they're going to feel your presence. Even though you don't want them. All right, you don't want nobody who don't know God if you are a woman of God. But I'm just saying, that's your presence will be so recognizable from the second you step in somewhere, you walk into a place, everybody gonna know, oh, it's something different about her. Oh, she glow different. Oh, she's just so beautiful, like inside and out. So yeah, get closer to God. Because once you get that confidence, can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody walk all over you and disrespect you. Because one thing about it, God don't play by his kids. He don't play by his daughters now. He don't play by his princesses. And we got to remember, guys, we are a royal. Okay? We are royalty. We are God's daughter. God's baby, okay? Like, we're so precious in his eyes. And we don't see that until we actually get closer to God. And he shows us how beautiful we are and how precious we are to him. And once you realize that, it's beautiful. I'm not even going to lie. Number 2. I'm sorry I took so long on number 1. But number 2 is to not be as accessible. I know you like, okay, what you mean by that? Well, I don't know if you guys know, but supply and demand. If there's a lot of something, right, nobody's gonna just be like in a rush to pick up that item, because it's so much of it. Like, for an example, Hurricane Milton. I'm in Florida. So with the hurricane coming, everybody wanted to stack up on water, right? It was in high demand. Now that it's no hurricane, it's so much water. You gotta be that water. You gotta be that case of water during the hurricane. Okay? Don't be accessible. Be very limited, because once you're limited, people value more. They value you more. They value your time more. Let's just say if you used to just be on the phone all day with your friends and then you cut back because, you're trying to better yourself. They're going to realize eventually, dang, I can't really call her like that. And they're going to actually start valuing the time more that y'all are on the phone. So when y'all are on the phone, y'all not going to just be talking about nonsense. They're going to try to, value that time while they have you, because they know that you're not available how you used to be. And that add value to you as a woman. It makes you a high value woman, because it's like, okay, dang, everybody don't just have access to this person. She don't just answer her phone whenever. Set those boundaries. Set those boundaries. With being accessible, I would honestly like to tie in boundaries as well. Like, that'll be like a sub part of it. Set boundaries, because like I said, people don't value what they have until it's gone, or they don't realize your value until it's limited, until they're forced to fight for it. Number 3, I would definitely say be more mysterious. Don't let everybody know what's going on. You don't have to tell all your business. People actually really love mysterious people. Like, they try to like talk to you, and you just don't really give them too much. They're intrigued, and that add value to you. People who talk too much, just be talking too much. Those people, they find ways to sabotage your life, to be honest. I realized once I stopped talking as much, certain things started happening for me and not against me. A lot of times we talk so much, and we're just like an open book, and we don't even know that we're inviting people in, and we're letting their opinions in, and we're letting them project their fears on us. And it's just so much that come with kind of being an open book. So I would say be more mysterious. If you're going through something, let's just say, for example, if you're going through something with your man, let's say y'all break up, right? And it may be petty, but you may be mad at the moment, and you decide you want to call your friend, or you want to call your sister, or you want to call whoever, and y'all go and y'all talk about this man, knowing good and well, once you get out your feelings and that man hit you up and apologize, you gonna take him back with open arms. Don't do that. Don't do that, because now that you lost value, because now they see that you don't stand on business. So that's why it's just better to just be more mysterious. If people ask you what's going on in your life is good, even if it's not, because what are they gonna do? What can they do to help you? And majority of the time, a lot of people, they only call in to check in with you just to make sure you're not doing better than them. That is the sad truth, but that's what it is. So be more mysterious. And even with being mysterious, that kind of ties into getting closer to God. If you got to vent because you don't want everybody in your business, vent to God. At least you know he ain't finna go tell so-and-so. He gonna leave it right there where you left it. That's between you and him. If you decide to go back to that man, that's you. Between you and God. Not between you, God, and your sister and your friend and your mama and your daddy and now they don't even like the dude no more. So now it's gonna be extra little drama when anything come up, just because you already talked about this person to them. You already let them in to the chat, okay? So number 4, I would say show gratitude in every little thing that you do. Every little thing. Gratitude is the second highest frequency. The first is love. So always show love. But when you show gratitude for the little things, it let God, it let the universe, it let whoever, it let God know, okay, I could bless her with more because she's so grateful. Have y'all ever seen a kid that don't really ask for nothing, and they just such a good kid, and then they just ask, and it's like, yeah, I got you out. And like when you give them something, and they don't even have to ask, you give them something and they're so grateful for it, it make you want to do more for them. Whereas a kid that's not grateful for anything, that don't say thank you when you give them something, that make you not want to give them anything. So just practice gratitude. Be grateful for the small things. For God waking you up, for the roof over your head, for the car you drive. Even if you don't like the car, some people are wishing that they had that same exact car. Even if you only got a bike, some people wishing they had a bike. So just be grateful, because it just opens up more opportunity for you to be blessed. The more grateful you are, the more blessings that's gonna just pour out and come to you. The last but not least, number 5, I would say work on something every day to better your spiritual, your mental, your physical, and your emotional health. Okay. You can read books or listen to audiobooks if you don't have time to sit and read a physical book. You can put your audiobook on, read self-help books, informational business books, anything that you want to do to improve yourself and make yourself high value. Because one thing about it, people really, really love women who are about their business. Okay, they going to the gym, they working out, their body is in top shape, they take care of themselves, self-care wise, skin, nails, hair, everything done. Okay, people pay attention to that. People pay attention to your hygiene, and they pay attention to just how you are as a person. If you're taking care of yourself emotionally and spiritually, it's gonna show. You're gonna have a different glow about you, and people are gonna see that when you enter a room, wherever you go. You're just gonna be smiling, you're just gonna be happy, and that add value to you, especially if you are mysterious. So let's just put it this way. Imagine you walking into a room, right? And you got it all going on. You smell good, you look nice, your skin is A1, beauty and brains, baby. And your body look good, baby. And you're a woman of God, baby. This is the ultimate glow up, God. I don't know what else to tell y'all. But if you do all of these things, when I tell you, you are going to add so much value to yourself as a woman. Other women are going to be wondering, like, wow, what is it that she's doing? They're going to really admire you. And you got to be careful with that, because sometimes that them admiring you kind of turn into them being obsessed with you. And then after they're obsessed with you, that's when the jealousy start to kick in, like, and that's when it get dangerous. But yeah, like I said, all these steps. Step number 1, getting closer to God. Step number 2, being more mysterious. Step number 3, I think mysterious and being inaccessible, right? Step number 4, showing gratitude for every little thing. And step number 5, to work on your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical health. You do all these things, baby, do all these things for, let's just say, do it for a month. I bet you fall in love with the new version of you. I bet you get the most respect you've ever gotten. I bet you get the most compliments you've ever gotten. And you're just gonna feel great. You're gonna feel amazing. It's gonna feel amazing. So if this video, if you found any value in it, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna start doing videos like this every Friday, and I am gonna be doing Testimony Tuesdays. So y'all like and subscribe. I love y'all. Have a blessed Friday.